all know that I'm the worst at hair or anything that I ever do with hair, but I feel like if it's one thing that I am finally starting to learn, it's how to naturally blend in my hair extensions, because in the past I've had such rough times trying to blend my extensions. Today, before I get into how I clip them, I thought I would quickly share with you guys how I actually take care of my hair extensions, because I feel like that is the most crucial part of hair extensions. If you don't take care of them, they could get knotted really easily. Now, these hair extensions that I do have, these are from Vpfashion. So if you guys did see my last video on how I actually dye my hair extensions, so if you're curious as to how I got this hair color blended and everything like that, I have a whole video on that. I'm not going to do the video again because it's going to be the same process, but I will quickly mention, I guess, what I did dye them with. So I did dye them again with the one and only argan oil. If you watch any of my hair videos, you'll know that this is the only brand I dye anything with. Now, I used 2 different colors. As you guys know, I like dimension with my hair extensions. So this color right here is, let's see if it's even picking up. So this is the electric teal. So this is the color that I always dye my hair. It's actually the color that I have up here, but as you can tell, they are 2 different, let's see if this is working. They are 2 different colors. Now, someone asked me and said that they actually did dye their hair the electric teal, but it didn't come out the blue like how my blue came out. Now, it's because if you guys did watch my bleaching video, the second time, like when I actually went to the salon, my roots were bleached out and had no yellow tone. So if your hair is blonde and it has no yellow turn, it's gonna turn a little bit more blue. If your hair is yellow, it has like a blonde yellow, it's gonna do exactly what my hair extensions did. There, as you can see, it has a little bit more of a green tint. So if you guys were curious about that, and obviously you can tint your hair, I mean like tone your hair, you don't have to like bleach it to how I did, because I actually didn't end up toning it or anything. It just bleached out to that color. So you can tone it, or you can do the thing that I did, because these hair extensions are a little bit yellow when you first get them. Now, as you can see, this matches a little bit more to my actual hair color, and I actually ended up mixing these 2. So I mixed the electric teal with the midnight blue by One and Only, and it kind of did a more, like, again, darker blue, but it still kind of has that electric teal pop to it. So if you guys are curious, that is what I used. So this is the Renpure coconut water natural like hydrating shampoo and hydrating conditioner. This is what I've always used for my hair extensions, but let's be real, I don't really wash my hair extensions as much as I should. But if you guys are curious, this is what I've always used. However, recently a brand sent this to me, and I've heard so much, like so many good things about them, that I actually like accepted, and I was like, yeah, I'll try this out. And this was the Fanola After Color shampoo. I will have like a separate video on that if you guys are curious, but this is shampoo that unfortunately I'm pretty sure has sulfates, so it's nothing like the natural, but this is specifically made for like hair color, and it smells so good. So I actually use this when I washed my hair extensions, and this specific range actually I think keeps up the vibrancy of the hair and all of that. So I used this when I washed my hair extensions, and I really freaking loved it. I had absolutely no problems with it. It smells like a salon. Now for the aftercare of the hair color, so this is something that I never knew. Now this video is not sponsored, nothing like that, but Vpfashion, it did send again these hair extensions to me, and in that little thing they actually sent me 3 little like samples of this conditioner. It's like a deep conditioner. It's called the Absorber Bertai Oil Deep Conditioner. Let me just show you guys what it looks like, but I don't know, this is terrible. That did actually nothing, but it's just these cute little samples. Now this conditioner is sulfate free, and what I like about this is that this is specifically made for wigs and hair extensions. Now I didn't know there was like really a difference between hair extensions and like your real hair. I mean, obviously there is, but you should be using like different like shampoos and conditioners on your wigs and your hair extensions. So they sent me this conditioner. I really loved it. It smelled really good. I'm not gonna read this whole thing because I don't want this to be like some weird freaking advertise. Again, not sponsored, not getting paid for this. I just wanted to share with you guys that I did try this out and it was good. You could read about it. It's again the Absorber tea oil deep conditioner. I don't really wash my hair extensions that often, so you're probably wondering, what do you use to like not have them be so crusty and disgusting? Well, I have used this Pravana Nevo Intense Therapy leave-in treatment for the longest time. I've gone through so many of these. Again, I used to talk about this all the time in my channel, like back in like 2015 or whatever, and it is so freaking bomb. I love this because again, it is like a kind of like a conditioner. So what I would use this for is, back in the day when I did have hair extensions, they were a lot thinner. They weren't as thick as these ones, but they would get frizzy because again, since I don't wash them, I don't know, I'm just weird. You just spray this on your hair for like if you have any type of frizz, and it almost like, I don't want to say, this sounds so gross, it doesn't like rewash them, but it like almost gives them more life. So if they're getting a little bit crusty on the ends, I would just spray them and it literally just reconditions them, makes them look super bomb. I do this to my actual hair as well. This is the current state of my hair. As you can see, it's like a little bit like just right above my boob, and I always say this, but my hair just sucks. It never wants to actually take the pure color of what it is in real life. So I'll post up a picture of what it looks like in the sunlight. It's honestly like so pretty. I am obsessed with it. On camera it does look a little bit more dark blue, but as you can see, my hair is super thin. Like, it's not from me bleaching it. I just naturally, like, my genetics, my dad's bald, my mom has like really thin hair. We just don't have thick hair in my family. I was not blessed with that. I have these dark ones that I dyed, and then I have these ones that I dyed the electric teal, which is a little bit complicated because these extensions are, let me see if I can back up. So this is together 260 grams and it's 24 inches. Now, as you can see, my hair is super thin, so it's gonna be really hard for me to be able to stack this much hair. So I'll show you guys exactly how I do that in just a second. These are freshly washed, that's why they look really frizzy. I washed them for the first time, and then the curler that I use is actually, I have no idea, it's called like Eva. I do use a wand just because I don't really find using like an actual curler on extensions. That's a little bit more hard. So what I do is, when I do curl my hair, I actually curl my hair first, like I do my natural hair first, and then I will go ahead, and I'm gonna do this off camera just because it's just kind of like simple. I'm gonna go ahead and curl these extensions. So as you guys know, I'm the best at filming everything cinematic, so I'm sorry if this angle and color lighting is ugly, but honestly I just didn't know how else to film it, and I'm looking over there because I have my mirror over there, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I clip the extensions in. So if I'm gonna be honest, if you're looking for the very right way to clip in extensions, maybe don't follow step by step for how I do mine, because so many people call me out. There's been a lot of times where my extensions have been extremely clockable, but it's because they were really thin ones. These extensions I find are a lot more thicker, so it's harder to clock them. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how I clip them in, because yeah, why not? So this is the green one. Again, you can't really tell in the lighting, but this is the electric teal. Now, as you can see, they're not super curled. They're just, I kind of made them wavy and kind of tone down the frizz, because again, if I do have them really voluminous curls, it's gonna be like this big and my face is gonna be really small, so I don't want that, which is why I just kind of have them like wavy, like really mermaid. This is honestly a shitty way of curling it, but I never said I was really good at curling hair. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a scrunchie and I'm gonna go ahead and literally pull back almost all of my hair. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm probably gonna leave like, let's see, maybe this much hair, like right here. So again, sorry for the angles. I hope this is gonna at least show you guys how much I have it. So I have like that much hair. We're gonna take the 4-clip one of the odd color one, so not the one that matches our hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and just clip it in. A lot of people will like tease. I think I saw the person who does like the Kardashians' hair, one time I saw a tutorial, they kind of like tease it up in a way. I don't even know. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of YouTube tutorials for that, but I kind of just clip it in. It's like the shittiest way of clipping them in, but it works for me. And yeah, so I went ahead and I clipped them in, and then I just kind of go like this, and let's see how poorly it looks clipped in the back, but that's kind of how I did it. if it shows anything. This is what, like, how long it kind of goes. Again, it looks really bad down here, but it's okay because it's gonna be like stacked on and stacked on. And I'm pretty much just gonna repeat the process of just letting down barely any hair, because again, like I said, my hair is extremely thin. So like once I start hitting like right here and letting my hair down, you will be able to start seeing the tracks. So I try to do like as little hair down in the beginning as possible, and it's never perfect. It's honestly always sloppy. Yikes, but I'm just being honest. Get ready for probably how uneven I let the hair down. It's fine, it's fine, it's really fine. So that's what it looks like. Again, I can't see what it looks like because I'm not looking at it. This is just, I'm being honest, like I do the most crappiest job ever. And I'm gonna go ahead now and do literally the same thing except with the dark color. So I'm gonna pick up the 4-track again and I'm gonna just clip it in. But as you can see, like right here, the clip goes right here, but then I'm kind of missing my clip up here so it doesn't go all the way in. So that's when I'm gonna go in and use the smaller blue clip. This is the worst tutorial ever, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead and use like one of the smaller tracks to kind of fill in the gaps. Go ahead and stick that one. As if I haven't already been reckless, what I went ahead and did is just clipped in the green ones literally right on top of the blue ones. That is the worst thing you can do with extensions, but I can't really let any more hair down because I still have one more like big long track left. So yeah, this is why you don't take hair extension clip-ins for me. But this is honestly, guys, this is what I do, especially because my hair is so thin, and when I have this much hair it's just like almost impossible. But yeah, this is what it kind of looks like so far. As you can see, it's definitely not curled, nothing like that. Now what I will do is, I know I said I curl my hair you know, before, but if I do want it curlier once it's actually let down, this is when I'll go ahead and if I want, I'll just kind of randomly curl pieces. I will not curl all of them. I will just curl like little random ones and it'll create kind of like this curl. The point of this is I'm just trying to do mermaid hair. I'm not trying to do weird blowout curls, some Victoria's Secret thing. No, I don't want to do that. That's just too much time and too much hair for that. And I'm going to go ahead and stick the last clip in, which for that I will let down just a tiny bit of hair. So this is when the front pieces right here will start to come down, and this is how I put this one in. Yeah, I don't know how that looks. Again, not looking at anything. Probably looks terrible. It's fine, but we put all of them in. Except we didn't. We still have these 3 smaller pieces. Now these I love for using when I'm just doing like one track and I need to fill them in up here. But as you can see, I literally don't need anything. Everything looks so blended. Go ahead and take this small one and I'm gonna kind of maybe prop it up in like one of these. So I'll go ahead and I just prop it in like that, and it probably did nothing for you guys. I just have so much hair now that I'm like just putting them in just because, like, I don't know, I just want to put them all in for you guys to show you. But yeah, I put that one in on that side and we have one more left. I almost forgot to show you guys the back to see that it is like you won't be able to see them in the back at all. So this is the back of my head. Again, this is on very clean hair. I just washed my hair, so maybe if your hair is like 3 days old where it has a little bit of grease, you would be able to see the extensions. But yeah, I'm gonna try to change the lighting, the full length of the hair. So I don't know, I'm like really in love with it. I hate wearing, again though, this much hair because again, my face is just blah, so I'd probably wear a beanie or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much how I put my extensions in and kind of how I take care of my hair and anything like that. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all of that, and I'll see you guys in my next video.